Welcome to Brave Inflections. My name is Claudelle von Eck. Today I want to talk to you about protecting your purpose. Now before you watch this video, if you haven't yet watched the introductory video to your purpose, I suggest you watch that video first before you continue to watch this video. Because at this point I assume that you have done some thinking around your purpose, or you're already crystal clear in your head around what your purpose is. You understand the concept of your purpose in relation to the collective, and therefore you would understand why it would be so important to be protective of your purpose. And so today I want to talk about a few areas that are important in relation to protecting your purpose, but when we have the conversations with ourselves, we don't always connect these areas to our purpose. So the first thing is your health. Now, of course, it would be common sense if one says that if your body is not in good shape, if you are not in a healthy state, that you're not able to live out your purpose to its fullest. So it's important that one starts to look after your body, to make sure that you can get the maximum out of your body in relation to your purpose. And I'm talking about those areas that you can control. Right, and we understand, of course, that some of us have health challenges that we may not have a control over, but it is important that you understand your responsibility in relation to those areas that you can control. So when I look at my body, I've got a few different areas that I look at. The first one that is really important is around nutrition, and making sure that what I put in my body has a high nutritional value. So everything that one eats, one has to weigh up, is this good for my body and therefore protecting my purpose, or isn't it? Another area is exercise, of course, and I know that it can be a challenge for some of us, especially as we grow older, when the alarm goes off early in the morning for us to go and take the run. It may be quite a challenge to get our bodies out of bed. But instead of just thinking about it as a schlep, it is something that is difficult for us to do, we need to flip the conversation on ourselves and ask ourselves the question, is this going to help me to protect the purpose, and that is important to the collective? Do I keep on asking myself the question, to what degree do I understand the importance of my purpose to others? Right? So instead of saying to yourself, get up, you need to exercise, the conversation may be, get up, exercise, because there are people out there who need you. And therefore motivate yourself in the context of where the purpose is and what your purpose really is, and making sure that you protect it. Another area where it's important to think about protecting your purpose is the area of the mind. And so constantly asking yourself the question, am I enhancing my area of knowledge, my skills, my competencies, so that I am able to, I'm in a better position to live out my purpose and deliver my purpose within the context of the collective, right? So what are you doing to continually expand your mind? Another area is, how do I ensure that I feed my mind with good nutritional food, in the context of conversations that I have, the people that I surround myself with? Am I making sure that I'm surrounding myself with people who are working in the interest of my purpose, who are speaking, when they speak to me, it is positive in relation to my purpose, right? And positive is not necessarily always saying nice things to you. Sometimes positive is saying to you that you are slacking in a particular area, that you need to improve in a particular area, and those are the people that we need to embrace in our lives. Right, so your body, your mind, and those of you who are spiritual It depends on how you see spirituality. What are you doing to make sure that you remain strong from that perspective? So there are a number of areas that you can look at to ensure that you remain in a strong position to live your purpose. It's important to have a constant eye on how am I doing in those areas, and if you need to walk with a coach in particular areas, that may be something that you need to invest in. But it is important that you periodically stop yourself and ask yourself the question, to what degree am I protecting my purpose? So I'll just repeat one thing that I say in the first video, and that is, it is always important for us to reflect on this very important notion, and that is, none of us have the right to deprive the collective from what it is that we bring to the party, that we're supposed to bring to the party. None of us have the right to deprive the collective from that very important purpose that we've got to live. There are always people who need us to live our purpose, and that is very, very important. Well, I hope you've gained something from this video, at least something to go and think about, to reflect on. If you want to watch more of these kind of videos, I advise you to subscribe to this channel, but also go and visit our website. It's braveinflections.com, where you'll find other material as well. Thank you very much for listening.